Bisa main lagi. Coba.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Miles. Leave anything you don't need behind.
You know what you have to do.
If you're ready, leave at once.
Tidak tahu ini kemana jalannya. Pasti ini kali ya. Ya, sepertinya benar. Oke, sudah benar.
Come on. You deserve a rest. This one.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Okay, let's go.
Anybody home? This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Get him! This one. Over here. Get him.
Too slow. Fine hand. All yours, Torgal. Vocal. The things I do for you.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
Okay, okay, okay.
Think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the... I need something light. But I've...
Well, if I were in need of I know whose counsel I would seek.
Tomes? I've got all the details written down. Can you take this to him? See what he meant?
Right away.
Thanks to Sid.
Hippocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this? She has something here to make, as you can imagine.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of...
Perhaps.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake.
Wih, lambat nggak aku banget.
Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than... And yet, we have made a hope.
We have.
Lambat banget, guys.
But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a... I see.
Dari pagi udah live ini, guys.
So if we could recreate it...
I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall... The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you...
Ya,
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company.
The other can assist me.
Can we count on your aid?
Always.
wait.
Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Apa lagi?
So, Clive, who will accompany you?
All right.
Getarnya.
So, what are we fetching?
I have taken the
Belum
liberty
pernah
of
jalan
preparing a
bareng, Tar.
list. Here.
Garlic? Are you sure this looks like the ingredients for some...
Though these items may so much so, in fact, now, of course.
Well, I was...
All right.
See you later, Clive.
Good luck with your research.
Suruh dinas, guys. Mau dinas sama siapa katanya?
No. Where's Taya?
Do you see anything you like? I'll be here if you need me. Do you see anything you like?
Keep them pilgers nice and chilled.
Need to stock up on
Won't have
these.
you spot.
There
Tarha.
you are, Talia.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any
There
problems finding
you
what we
are.
need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right.
Let's see now. Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
Oke.
What do you want? If that's what you want.
There's talk.
Ntar
How the hell is anyone supposed to...
suruh beli bawang.
What can I interest you in today? I trust it's all here. I hope it's to your liking. You're always welcome
That
here
should do
in
it.
Lostwing.
Hopefully Talia's finished too.
Fresh cuts! Come and get them. Up! You'll not find a bruised pippin.
Well, did you find everything?
I did.
I did.
Garlic and pepper. We should get this back to... But
Gitu doang.
we're not in too much of a...
Ngobrol. Cie ngobrol berdua.
Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
Ya memang.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared,
Well, it seemed long overdue.
I was hoping to restock my supplies. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just I came here with Sid once. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Has it really been fight? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course.
A good way. Oh.
Thank you
For what?
for everything. I just want you to know that all you've...
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in this... You're appreciated too.
Tumbuhkah benih-benih mereka?
Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to
Yoi.
get these ingredients back to... I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right.
I heard you the first time.
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Thanks to Sid.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. I was just explaining, and now that we have all the ingredients.
You can count on me. I've mixed...
What about the shielding itself?
Apparently, it'll be...
Thank you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary?
Of course.
Jilnya ngambek tuh nggak diajakin.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it.
It appears our work here is almost a shame. I was when both the shielding and the moon followed by a rig. Perhaps someone will
Leave it to me. Thank you.
God.
Well,
Sampai mana? Kita coba ulang jalannya sama Jill. Oke, ada perbedaannya.
well, I could.
I see.
I wondered if you. What can we? But I see.
Before it, if the thank.
So you need a...
Yeah.
Can we count on your?
Always.
Well,
Thank you.
I am sure. So, Clyde, who will accompany?
Very well. So then, what are you? I would have.
Those, so no.
Is that?
I will. You too, Talia.
Jalan gak maju.
Now, where's Jill?
Do you see anything you like? And a fine, fine day to you.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled. I won't have...
Are those Papio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see?
All right.
How about you look for the I'll find the other.
Up! You'll not find a bruised pippin in the bush. Fresh cuts. Come and get them before...
You haven't much, but you're free to look. Good day. You haven't much, but you're free to look. I trust it's all here.
How the hell is anyone...
Oi, don't touch anything. If that's what you want. And
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Did you find everything?
I did.
Garlic and... Now all that remains is for... But before we head back...
Amas ya dong makan-makan.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive. Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Sepertinya tidak ada perbedaan ya deh.
How's work?
You can count.
What?
Right then, of course.
Oh, ininya ganti.
Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
Asik.
It appears our work here is all a shame when badly.
Thank. Well, I better go and give Mid good news then.
Ding ding.
We're seeing troops amassing at every port.
Peta yang baru. Ada. Tidak ada apa-apa, tidak ada side quest, tidak terjadi habis semua. Hanya story-nya saja. Main story.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shield,
You found something for it?
in a manner of speaking. Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt to the Black Hammer.
To the Black Hammer. Let's go. Kita ke Black Hammer.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is going to require some precision. What?
Awat ya, Mas. Jelek banget. Nah, ini cowek.
It's finished. It's finally finished.
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown, searching for a land untouched by the Blight, just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Aye, aye, Captain.
They told me she was building a ship.
Really?
He cracked the crystal too.
Hopefully it's nothing. What could be wrong with
Questnya
Torgor?
di
Trouble with the ledgers. Blackthorn.
Oh, really?
This won't take. I just wanted that you might still be down, perhaps sharing your thoughts.
That bastard still. He's just...
And that was?
A sword. The metalist. You could slice a man clean in two with...
So that's what's... And if you knew, we could unlock.
That's about us.
I'll see what I can find. Sharper swords or all, and we can't have our master.
You're a soft tap, but I can't say I'm...
Thank you. Let's see what can... I got your note. You think something's wrong with...
So you can read. But I didn't say how well he used to love crack, didn't like him. You've not been working it.
No harder than you? Is that it, boy?
What was it you said he was?
That's what the lawsman seems to...
Then maybe they saw him.
I suppose things happen. Perhaps Hippocrates...
Instead of everything.
You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want?
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn.
Running around after him?
I suppose I am, yes.
Little wondrous. There's not many like that, which made it nice and easy.
Can you tell me who bought it?
You think I tell people? Suppose you're not like fine. Lord Ignac's the man you want, and he's got more money than... Reckon he'll still be at the...
Thank you, Karen.
Oh.
I appreciate the warning. Lawsman.
He isn't ill.
I don't think. She says he's up.
I rather all care. And I see if we are... It may well be Frostwool as to where...
I don't recall of...
And little the last...
Even so.
Good hunting club.
Jauh banget. Jauh, Pak.
Wish I could take one. Birds for
Here.
Let's hear it.
Well, lovely bit of problem here, which is what?
I imagine
Proper.
So what exactly do you...
Nothing but gave me a sample. You pour the pot. So, and do you know what?
I take it.
I would have gone me.
All right.
Thank you.
Banyak ya guys questnya.
It told me she was building a ship.
Clive.
That's why I'm here.
Shh. I don't mind. A little and eat. Sadly, that square, I can straighten it out. I'm gonna need...
Be late.
There you are.
So let me get it. And instead of you get Clark, the man in charge. Well,
Oh, just Martha.
we...
Each. They let...
Do we have that much?
No. After the King's reign. Besides,
All right. Is there anything I could...
there might be. How'd you fancy?
Rocks.
Rocks. Little something, I reckon.
I'm sure they...
But you know how it is.
I know.
Go.
Because
I'd rather...
Well, I suppose this...
Don't worry.
Really?
No.
Run like the wind. All right. No need to ride from here. Here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Pakai mundur pokoknya.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. I should... This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. If it won't.
There's talk at the glass gate.
How the hell is anyone supposed to afford that price?
Did you hear?
The gate's down.
I want to see you again.
What am I going to do without sweet water and oil of talc? Stop.
Milady.
Gift? Oh my.
Otto asked me to settle the hideaways and to...
I thought you might tell Otto the man, my
You once told me Sid did... I'd like to do that. And for Otto.
Otto is... I doubt anything.
Otto had a son.
Long ago. Yes. And blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened. Whether there was anything...
I didn't know.
How could you have? Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoics, an ill habit, given the... Clive!
I wasn't expected to see... And
A star, Ruby? I can't accept this.
think of the difference.
Interest, anyway, but much.
Something like that.
Same as all. Back when the place probably knew that Sid may have been the face of the... And when Sid passed...
His death was...
But he did... I reckon what he's... And don't we... That...
Go will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Stay sharp.
How do? Thanks very much. Much obliged. There you go.
seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. Hungry, Torgal? Now, will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answers my question, which means we owe the lawsman our thing. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
The Sendrape's fang is gone. The whole mother crystal gone. What are we gonna do? Calm yourself. My reputation will be... Calm.
Pardon the...
Out! I paid for... Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is... Ready! Very good, you...
I'm sorry if I've caught...
That? Oh, no, he's been
I don't suppose it. A single-edged...
Ah.
Then I'll retreat.
You have but to...
Want an audience with Lord Ignac.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not. No, every ill got...
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord...
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell.
got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off! Nice try. Get him!
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right.
I hear I have what you like.
Wyvern.
A full, well, red, carrot. It was, and as you, they believe, each saw there's a.
But how did they...
Why, they use whetstone, but it is a mineral, and that. Wyvern, it occurs to me that take this, the very stone, and a fire.
Thank you.
Pardon the... I am locked in bitter I am once.
Are there many other
Too many to count. And is a... Farewell, Wyvern. Redeem! We...
I think his lordship is rather taken with you. Coming, my lordship.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such a... Now, let's see what Blackthorn...
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Really? That's a ship? Let's sail it round the lake.
Goat. So Lady Car...
Ah, but she just... I'm...
right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the That's the stuff right there.
Very impressive.
Says the man who...
There's no need.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in.
What kind?
Well, we happen to have isolated us. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and I reckon...
Well...
That's the spirit. Leave it with... Well? What?
It certainly feels...
Right?
Thank you.
No. For supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavours. And I'm telling you...
Lady Karen, Goad tells me, would you prefer that...
Mod deck, I may, but those would...
Of course not. Surely you would...
Oh, fine. Where'd you even get this? A canny one, meanwhile. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all.
Okay.
I hear you ended up thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder.
Speaking of which,
Oh!
Right.
I've seen that before.
Yeah. It was the only goblet Sid ever...
I knew so little.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame. How long did you know Sid before?
Before he died. Back in the day. He bought passage to... I forget where. We set up drinking Island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my... Quit my post not long after that. But me and Sid stayed close. There was... The magic woke inside my son soon after his... And there was no hiding his...
Couldn't you and your family?
My family were the ones who wanted the monster. I couldn't turn my back on him. Forget, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how that... Luckily, it was him who stood beside me when... Him. And he was true to his word, too. Threw away everything I knew then. He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me, just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction, and I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather goat were at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
noticed you and... So, Molly's left that'll teach me for treating you like you... All right, now we know what you're after.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave?
You can, aye. In return, you...
I was just on my way to see it.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman.
Very good.
Lady Karen's...
Do you recall
about how she's...
Precisely that. The Fenrir of... And while the power...
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you. In short, the icons hitherto... And that number has only grown. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more... fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst us.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend. Sorry for the wait, but hopefully he'll agree it was worth...
You learned something about that sword, then?
I did better than that.
A whetstone?
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy now. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
He'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right. I will.
So, what'll it be? It'd last you a good while. And?
Is that the thing Tomes helped him with?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. You earned this. Come again. I may have more for you.
All right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her. Obelith, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle? Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least. Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today. Time to fight.
Nice move! Get him!
You're finished!
This one!
So what do you think? Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead.
I take it there's danger on the road.
What about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now,
my brother's right on all accounts. And
we may have seen our share of that.
You out. Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you...
Well, if I'm going to...
You've clearly got a
We're lucky you came now. Hoping to make a heavy purse in Bocklad. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee.
All right. Just don't expect me...
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
Get him!
You're finished.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart? Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done... It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, but what if we want his help again next time?
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side. So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
Enaknya hujan aja. Itu sudah dari siang dari panas.
The road will be busier up ahead.
Ada.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us.
Ngantuk jadinya ngantuk.
Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Hujan juga di gamenya.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task.
Bocil jadi rajanya.
There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Power. Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths. regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrek, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring.
So boring.
I'm hungry,
Bocilnya
Father. Can't we have lunch
jadi
instead?
raja.
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
Aku mengantuk.
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Oh enggak.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly lacking. But as long as I can wait for the siege to end.
Mending boy. Bang. Dia banget.
They've closed the road to Randalar.
If the siege breaks, they'll need more than this to stop the Imperial legions marching on the capital.
If you haven't got a pass, you're not getting
Pukulin. Gak ada apa di sini. Yalah, dulu lah. Guys, dan terima kasih offline dulu. Bye boy.